Hello, I'm Robin. Welcome to Bookspin. No, not Rogov is the first story in The Rediscovery of Man, the complete short science fiction of Cordwainer Smith. This story was originally published in Worlds of If magazine in February 1959. It's also the first story in the chronology of the Instrumentality of Mankind future history. And unlike the rest of Smith's stories in this universe, this one is unique in that it's not set in the far future, although we do still get quite a tantalizing glimpse of the far future within the story. So this story is set in Soviet Russia in the 1940s and 50s, which is around about Cordwainer Smith's own time. And it provides quite an intriguing opening to this great volume here. In this story, a brilliant husband and wife scientist team are directed by the Russian Communist government to work on a secret espionage project known as Project Telescope. The goal is to build a machine that is capable of inducing long-distance psionic powers while connecting to its host's brain. This will allow the Soviets to remotely read other people's minds in Western countries, and even exert influence over these minds. Obviously, this would be a pretty decisive advantage, a game-changing technology in the Cold War. So this scientist couple work on this project over a period of numerous years. Meanwhile, two members of the secret police watch over them carefully, observing their research before the final prototype of this machine is ready to be tested. That is the basic premise of the story. It's very well written. We've got quite a palpable sense of tension between these four characters, the scientist couple and the two secret police members who are watching them. In fact, I think Smith does great character building remarkably well in this story for such a short story. And it is a good example of how you can develop interesting characters in just a few pages. The climax to the story is, of course, the conclusion to the experiment, and that's where things start to get really weird and a bit mysterious, but also fascinating. And that is what connects this story to the Instrumentality of Mankind, albeit in quite an ambiguous way. So I can't tell you what that is exactly without spoiling it, but I do recommend that you go out and read the story. It's a solid opening to the collection. Not as masterful as some of Smith's other stories, but still very enjoyable to read and well worth reading.